Yes, dear students, in the last class we have discussed about that order of zero order reactions examples, first order reaction examples, pseudo first order reactions examples, as well as second order and third order reactions also. We have discussed, dear students. Now in the today's class we will discuss about that integrated rate equation or rate constant. Rate equation or rate constant for zero order reactions and first order reactions and the graphical representations we need to discuss. And after that we need to discuss about that half-life period calculations for zero order and first order also, very important, dear students. Okay, let's see the integrated rate equation or rate constant derivation for zero order reaction. This is very important question for board examination, compulsory in 3 marks exam it will come, dear students, for 3 marks this question. Derive the zero order reaction rate constant. So the K derivation we need to learn, as well as that formulas, zero order as well as first order, that K formulas will be very useful for objective exam also, and to solve numerical problems in all cases. Compulsory zero order and first order related questions they are asking in NEET and JEE as well as in CET examination. Okay, let's see for zero order reaction how to solve or how to derive the K formula or K formula derivation for zero order reaction. Let's see, dear students, we have to consider a chemical reaction. Consider a reaction. Okay, consider a reaction. R is converted into products. So just the reaction is R is converted into products as a zero order reaction. Consider a reaction R is converted into products is zero order reaction. Zero order reaction. For this reaction, we need to write the rate expression or rate law. According to rate law, or rate equation or rate expression, the rate is directly proportional to the concentration of reactants, and the power should be zero, and such reactions, such rate expression is known as a zero order reaction. The power order is equals to 0. Now this rate is equals to the proportionality have to remove, then K into concentration of R whole to the power of 0, where K is called rate constant and R to the power of 0 is equals to 1. R to the power of 0 is equals to 1, and where K is called rate constant. And we know very well, dear student, the rate we are expressing with respect to concentration of reactant. The rate, the instantaneous rate at certain time or point of time is nothing but minus dr by dt. The rate is because with respect to reactants, the negative sign will be present for rate, is equals to K, because R power 0 is equals to 1. This is for zero order reaction. Now just you have to simplify, dear students. dr is equals to minus K into dt, minus K into dt. Okay, so this negative just you are passed to the right side, then it will becomes minus K, and the dr dt is the denominator is coming to the right side, it becomes multiply. So dr is equals to minus K dt. Okay, it's very clear. Now what I am doing, this equation just you have to apply both side, means right side and left side, both you have to do integration. Okay, so apply integration on both sides. So this is on integration on both sides. Integral dr is equals to, this K is constant, minus Kt minus K into integral dt. Okay, integral dr is nothing but R. Integral 1 dr is equals to R. At the same time, integral 1 dt is equals to T. So this is nothing but integral dr is equals to concentration of is equals to minus k into integral 1 dt is equals to t plus I, where I is called integration constant, where I is called integration constant. Let it, this is the equation 1, dear students. This is the equation 1, where I is equals to integration constant. Where I is equals to integration constant. So in this equation we have to calculate I. Okay, once again just see how I derived this equation, dear students. So you have to consider a chemical reaction R is converted into products. So this reaction you have to consider as a zero order reaction. So for this zero order reaction, the rate expression or rate law, the rate is equals to K into R power 0. R power 0 is equals to 1. That's why the rate is nothing but minus dr by d2 is equals to K. Then the dr is equals to minus K into dt. So we are doing applying integration on both sides. Just you have to apply integration on both sides. Then integral dr is equals to integral minus K into integral dt. The K is constant, that's why it came outside. Integral dr is equals to R and minus K into integral 1 dt. R dt is nothing but t plus I we need to write extra, where I is called integration constant, where I is called the integration constant. Now we have to calculate I value. Let's see, dear students. So for zero order reactions, now we need to calculate I. So for calculating I, for calculating I value, so how to calculate I value, dear students? If time t is equals to 0, if time t is equals to 0, means initial, the reaction is taking place initially. The time is 0, then the concentration of reactants, then concentration of reactants is equals to concentration of R0 is on. Substitute in the equation 1. Substitute in equation 1, then we will get, if the R is equals to R0, this R place we got R0 is equals to, time is 0, means 0, K into 0 is equals to 0, then I will get. Otherwise just you have to write one more step. R plus R0 came minus K into 0 plus I. So from this I is equals to R0 came. So the I value you have to substitute in equation 1. Substitute in equation 1. So in that equation 1, if you are substituted, then concentration of R is equals to minus Kt plus I value is R0. Okay, this is the main equation, dear students. Concentration of R means final concentration of reactant is equals to minus Kt plus R0, where R0 is called initial concentration and R is equals to final concentration of reactants at time t. So this Kt minus Kt is coming to the left side, it becomes Kt is equals to R0 minus R. Okay, then K is equals to R0 minus R by T. This is the for zero order reaction rate constant formula. Very, very important, dear students. What is the K formula for zero order reaction? The K formula for zero order reaction is R0 minus R by T. R0 minus R by T. Okay, it's very clear. So it's very simple, dear students. First rate expression you have to take. In that rate expression, just you have to apply both side integrations. On integration, then we will get one relation. R is equals to minus Kt into I. So I value we need to calculate, ma. How to calculate I value? If time, always you have to take the initial time. If the time is equals to 0, then R is equals to R0. if R is equals to R naught and the T is equals to 0, just you have to substitute in the equation 1, then you will get I value. I is equals to R naught will come. Integration constant is equals to R naught when the initial time at the time is equals to 0. Then I is equals to R naught we got. Just that I is equals to R naught we have to substitute in this equation 1. Then R is equals to minus KT into R naught. Okay, then KT is equals to R naught minus R. Then K is equals to R naught minus R by T. R naught minus R by T we got. This is rate constant for zero order reaction. This rate constant for zero order reaction we can write in another way also. What is the another way means? Just see, for example, where R naught is equals to initial concentration. Initial concentration of reactant. R is equals to final concentration of reactant. Final concentration of a reactant one. So then K is equals to R naught minus R by T. At time T, the final concentration of reactant is R. So just you have to consider the method 2. What is the another expression for rate constant? K we can write like K is equals to for zero order reaction X by T also we can write. The difference between R naught minus R is nothing but X will come. Let's see how it came. For example, R is converted into product. The reactant is converted into product, dear students. If time is equals to 0, then the concentration of reactant, it is concentration of reactant is equals to A. Concentration of reactant is equals to A. At time is equals to T time. At that case, the concentration of reactant is equals to some X amount will be decreased. Means A minus X is formed. The final concentration time T, then X amount of product is formed. The reactant, if time is equals to 0, only reactants are present. That concentration R naught is equals to A. I used it. R naught is equals to A. After some time, then R is equals to A minus X. Then it indicates that X amount of product is formed. R is equals to final concentration. Have to consider as A minus X. Just you have to substitute R naught is equals to A and final concentration is equals to A minus X, where X is equals to the amount of product formed or the amount of reactant. R means amount of reactant. Here R, amount of reactant decomposed. So X indicates the amount of product formed or amount of reactant decomposed. So just you substituted, then K is equals to R naught is equals to A minus of A minus X by T. So minus is nothing but minus A and plus A will cancel, minus of minus plus. Therefore, K is equals to X by T. The K is equals to X by T also the formula for zero order reaction. In that case, what is X? X is nothing but amount of reactant decomposed or amount of product formed. So that R naught place I used A, small a, means initial concentration. The final concentration of reactant is equals to A minus X, where X is equals to amount of reactant decomposed or amount of reactant converted into product. Means X indicates the amount of product formed or amount of reactant decomposed. Just substitute then K, we got X by T. Okay dear students, this is very important. Now graphical representations for zero order reaction now we will discuss. So the zero order reaction rate constant K is equals to R naught minus R. Initial concentration of reactant minus final concentration of reactant by time. Or K is equals to X by T. K is equals to X by T. Okay. Now graphical representations. Let's see, dear students. Graphical representations for zero order reaction. Consider a chemical reaction. R is equals to concentration of R is equals to means concentration of reactants. Concentration of reactants is equals to minus Kt plus I. The I value is nothing but R naught. Okay, it's very clear. From this equation, it seems to be Y is equals to minus mx plus c. It seems to be Y is equals to minus mx plus c. So just you have to take the graph on y axis. You have to take concentration of reactant, concentration of R, and x axis you have to take time. Time t. If the equation has a negative slope, means the graph will comes like this, and if it is touches one point, negative slope means here it will touches. This is the intercept. This intercept is equals to R naught. Initial concentration, and this is the slope. Slope is equals to minus k. Slope, negative slope. The slope is equals to minus k, and this is the intercept, dear students. From this to this point, it indicates this point indicates the R naught, initial concentration. Okay, so R is equals to minus Kt plus R naught. This is the zero order reactions, one rate expression. This equation, if you are considered, this equation seems to be Y is equals to minus mx plus c, negative. Here the negative sign is there, means the negative slope, the curve will comes like this. Now the slope is equals to minus k, and intercept. This line is touches to the y-axis. That point indicates the concentration of reactant, initial concentration of reactant. It is called intercept of this line. Okay, this is one important graph. And another one is, you have to take another graph, dear students, for zero order reactions. The rate is equals to, is directly proportional to concentration of reactants whole to the power of 0, and the rate is equals to constant. Rate is constant with respect to time. So the rate of reaction, the rate you have to take on a y-axis, and the time you have to take on x-axis. With changing the time, the rate is not changing, it is a constant, it is equals to c k. That's why the graph will comes to the parallel to the x-axis, parallel to the x-axis. Our rate is constant, or in this place the time you have to take or concentration of reactants. Because the rate is independent on the concentration of reactants. So here you have to take time interval or concentration of reactants. The rate graph comes to the parallel to the x-axis, parallel to the x-axis. These are the main important graphical representations for zero order reactions. Okay, dear students, now we discuss about that first order reaction rate constant as well as graphical representations. Now we need to discuss. Next we will discuss about the half-life period. Okay, let's see. First order reaction. For first order reaction, K derivation we need to discuss. Okay. Consider a chemical reaction, dear students. Let's see the first point. The reactants converted into product. This is the first order reaction. Is a first order reaction. The first order reaction for this equation according to rate law or rate equation or rate expression, the rate is directly proportional to the first power of the concentration of reactants. Now the rate, we know that this is rate is equals to this proportional we have to remove. Then we need to introduce one K, that is called rate constant for first order reaction. K into R to the power of 1 is nothing but R only. And we know that the rate is equals to minus dr by dt. Minus dr by dt is equals to K into concentration of reactants. This negative sign just you have to pass to the right side, and concentration of R you have came to the left side means it becomes denominator, and dt denominator is coming to the right side, it becomes numerator. Now the dr by R is equals to minus K into dt. Minus K into dt, it's very clear. Now we have to do integration. We have to do integration on both sides. Integration. We have to apply integration on both sides. Just you are applying integration on both sides, then you get integral dr by R is equals to minus K into integral dt will comes. Okay, and in mathematics, integral dr by R or integral dx by x, that indicates log x. So integral dr by R indicates log R, ln R. Ln R equals to minus K. Integral 1 dt is nothing but t plus I, where I is called integration constant. This is the equation 1, dear students. In this equation 1, I value we need to calculate. Now we have to calculate I value. How to calculate I value? Let's see, dear students. If the time t is equals to 0 means the reaction is not converted into reactants, not converted into product. Initial concentration. If the time is equals to 0, then concentration of R becomes R naught. Just substituting the above equation. Substitute in 1, then we'll get ln R naught equals to minus K into 0 is nothing but 0 only, is equals to I. So I value we got. If the initial time is equals to 0, then I is equals to ln R naught for first order reaction. Is substituting first equation, then we got one relation, that is ln R is equals to minus Kd plus ln R naught. This minus Kd, if it is coming to the left side, means plus Kd, then minus ln R becomes goes to right side, means minus ln R. So from this Kd is equals to ln R naught minus ln R. Ln A minus ln B is nothing but ln A by B. So from this K is equals to 1 by 3 into ln R naught minus R. Okay. So ln, if you want to convert it into LOG, means we have to multiply it with 2.303. So the final rate constant for zero order reaction with respect in terms of logarithms, in terms of LOG, is nothing but K is equals to 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. Log R naught by R. Okay, this is the rate constant formula for first order reaction. The K is equals to 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. Okay, dear students, it's very important. Yeah. So, is very important equation. Now this equation we can express in another way if R naught is equals to A, initial concentration if I am considered as A, then and time is equals to T, the time is equals to T, then final concentration R is equals to A minus X. R is equals to A minus X, where X is called the amount of product formed or amount of reactant decomposed. Already in the first zero order reaction also there we discussed about X. Therefore, K is equals to 2.303 by T into log A by A minus X. A by A minus X. Like that also we can write this equation. Okay, so integrated rate constant or rate equation for first order reaction K is equals to 1 by T into ln R naught by R. That ln you want to convert into LOG, means the K is equals to 2.303 by T, because ln converted into LOG means we have to multiply it with 2.303. Therefore, K is equals to 2.303 by T into log initial concentration by final concentration of reactants. Final concentration of reactants. So, the K we can also express like this. K is equals to 2.303 by T into log A by A minus X. Log A by A minus X. Okay, so this is about integration or integrated rate equation for first order reaction or integrated rate constant, K formula for a first order reaction. This derivation is very important for board examination. Compulsory 3 marks question guaranteed. Okay, now let's see one more representation for first order reaction. That is, just you have to consider this equation. Yes, you have to consider this equation, dear students. K is equals to 1 by T into ln R naught by R. This equation just you have to consider. The another representation is, this representation is also very important. So K is equals to 1 by T into ln. So just you have to take not this equation, just you have to take this above equation. Ln R is equals to ln R is equals to minus KT plus ln R naught. Just you have to consider this equation ma. In this equation, this R naught just if it is going on left side means minus R naught. So ln R minus ln R naught is equals to minus KT. So it is log A minus B is nothing but log A by B. Then it is ln R minus R naught is equals to minus KT. This ln if you want to remove means ln means base E. LOG means base 10. Okay, this ln if you want to remove means R naught or R by R naught is equals to e to the power of minus KT. E to the power of minus KT. Okay, dear students. Now R equals to the final concentration of reactant R is equals to R naught into e to the power of minus KT. E to the power of minus KT. This is another representation. This equation is for first order reaction. Concentration of final concentration of reactant is equals to initial concentration into e to the power of minus KT. E to the power of minus KT. This is another representation. So most probably this equation everyone we need to remember. Either this is also we need to remember there, students. So the k is equals to 2.303 by t into log r naught by r, or k is equals to 2.303 by t into log a by a minus x. Another representation for first order reaction, r is equals to r naught into e to the power of minus kt, e to the power of minus kt. Now we need to discuss about important graphical representations for first order reaction with respect to reactants concentration and time. Just you have to consider this equation one. Ln r is equals to minus kt plus ln r naught. Just see that. Consider the equation. Consider an equation. Ln r is equals to minus kt plus ln r naught. Okay, this equation seems to be y is equals to minus mx plus c. This equation seems to be y is equals to minus mx plus c. This is like that, y is equals to minus mx plus c. Okay, where y on y axis you have to take ln r, and on x axis you have to take time. Then the intercept is equals to ln r naught, and the slope is equals to minus k. Slope is equals to minus k. So ln r, and here the time t. Due to that negative slope, the graph becomes like this. This point, it touches this point, it indicates ln r naught, and it is called intercept. And slope is equals to minus k. The slope is equals to minus k. And one more graph you have to take, dear students. The another graph is another graphical representation. Let's see, dear students. That is k is equals to 2.303 by t into log r naught by r. Just this equation you have to take. From this equation, log r naught by r is equals to kt by 2.303. K by 2.303 into t. This equation seems to be y is equals to mx. Y is equals to mx means the graph goes through the origin. So for this, on y axis you have to take log r naught by r. On x axis you have to take time, because log r naught by r is equals to k by 2.303 into t. So in examination, from this graphical representation, what kind of questions will come, dear students? They will give one graph like ln r and time, or LOG, log 2.303 by r, log r naught by r with respect to time interval represents the The graph represents the what kind of reaction, whether it is a zero order reaction or first order reaction or second order, like the questions they are asking for NEET and JEE examination. Okay, so for that case, it's very clear, dear students. Log R naught by R with respect to time, the graph is y equals to mx. The line will comes like this, and this is the slope. Slope m is equals to here m plus k by 2.303. Sometimes they will give one graph r naught by log r naught by r with respect to time. For this above graph slope value they will give slope value. Find the rate constant, and the reaction is belongs to what kind of reaction also they will ask. So r naught by r log r naught by r with respect to time, the slope indicates k by 2.303. This value is belongs to the first order reaction, and m value they will give, and we have to find out k. Then k is equals to m into 2.303. Then integral rate constant for first order reaction value will get. So this kind of questions mostly they will ask in NEET and JEE examination. Okay, yeah. Next, one more graphical representation for zero order reaction. Let's see, dear students. The rate of reaction is directly proportional to concentration of reactant, I said. So the rate is equals to K into concentration of reactants. Now for this equation seems to be y is equals to mx